live.
Your mom's live.
Yeah. Here is my grate. Jason M. Hey everyone. I'm gonna get all of their skin done today.
Uh-huh.
I felt like I was a little bit of a slow poke yesterday.
Where do you think that comes from? Slowpoke.
Slow poke? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe the president?
About it, sorry.
James Polk?
What'd you say?
Isn't there a president? James Polk?
Oh, maybe that's what it is. I think it's Polk.
Polk. But maybe
Yeah.
slow polk became slow poke.
So there you go. Rather Shake 9000 are these synthwave dark Eldar.
A little bit. I'm thinking about for their hair, maybe yellow? Oh, that would make sense, like, color theory-wise. I was thinking also yellow for the... I can do yellow for the bases and yellow for the hair. It's fine. Either yellow or black. Black would work, too. Black always works.
I think black would be kind of lame.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I think you go yellow. Just have it be
Yeah.
loud.
We'll try it out on one of these suckers.
Just have it be loud.
Mm-hmm.
Chris House, Jay, what brush is that?
This is a Rosemary & Co. Synthetic Series 313, size 3. My favorite brush. I paint. I use this for base coating, for details, for everything.
Brushing your teeth with.
Yeah.
I mean everything.
Mm-hmm.
Not in live chat. I'm gonna give it a like. I know.
I need to buy more of these brushes. Literally, the front is kind of a nub. Because I've literally worn the bristles away.
Right.
But where am I going to come up with, like, $14 for a new set?
I know.
Do you think we have it in the budget?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. Maybe next year.
Yep. I know. It's too much even for next year. I just know.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of that, for some reason, somebody pinned buy EOB, support EOB, buy a tee. For some reason,
that's a
somebody pinned
really
that there.
cool looking shirt.
I know. It is really cool. Say no to pots. Pretty sick. We also have just an EOB shirt that's just cool.
Yeah.
But we have a very important question. Left Dude at 88. Can you take Terminators and Kill Team?
You know, you actually cannot. Kill Team is based more in the skirmish setting, so it's mostly troops versus troops. There's not so many elites or fast attacks or...
It's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Chris House, dude, the Rosemary & Co. synthetics have issues with the tip hooking.
Nope. I think tip hooking comes from, like, using brushes incorrectly. Because I've had brush hooking with, like, I used to have a lot of brush hooking, and now I just don't. Now that I take slightly better care of my brushes. Never, ever, ever let your brush, like, sit in the water on the bristles. Like, that's a surefire way of doing it instantly. Letting paint dry on the tip, like not washing your brush enough or often enough. Also, a very slight hook Like sometimes that just happens, but if it's consistent, it's like not really a big deal. And there's no brush that won't hook. I mean, naturals don't hook as much as synthetics, but there's other problems that naturals can have, like just being floppy, or just bristles deciding that they're just not going to be in a paintbrush. You have to like clip them out eventually because they just will not sit.
I hate a floppy tip.
Mm-hmm. You don't want a floppy tip.
Literally one of my biggest problems in life.
I mean, really, it's about how you use it, not
Right.
the floppiness or the not floppiness. Some people will
Right.
will only use real natural hairbrushes. Some people will only like synthetics. I have a mixture of both.
And some people are huge nerds.
Yeah.
Culture Wars diplomacy. You're worried about $14. What about all that Rage Shadow Legends money? We bought way too many Bentleys.
Yeah, it's kind of a problem.
It became an addiction.
Mm-hmm.
We look sick though.
Yeah. Mine's pink.
Mm-hmm. Mine's also pink. We got matching pink
Mhm.
Bentleys.
Yeah, you get a discount if you get two
Yep.
pink ones.
Yep.
Yeah, we also had to get that color custom done because Bentley said no.
Yeah. Mr. Bentley himself.
Yeah. Oops.
Flipped on dude at 88. I suck and just deal with the hook.
Yeah. It's not a problem.
Sip and brush water. Wash your tip. Just
Wash
the tip.
tip. For diplomacy, what do you guys like? Primarchs in 40k. Well, there already is a Primarch in 40k. Actually, there's several. There's Magnus the Red, Mortarion, Angron, and Rebute Gilliman. So yeah, they're here.
I like Angron because he's angry.
Mm-hmm. Lord Vesh got my first victory in Kill Team. Finally was able to outplay my opponent instead of cowering behind cover.
Damn. So you didn't play Sean. Or you were the Sean in that situation.
Yeah. Rump. I've used hooked brushes to my advantage sometimes to get to spots I've had a hard time with holding a regular tip. Lenses especially are easy to glob contrast paint in. Shangron. A hook used correctly can produce most pleasurable results.
Huh. You know, I never thought about it like that. That's true.
Oven21, hey evening guys. Have you ever painted any of the Reaper line of miniatures? I grabbed 2 of the newer sculpts and they look very crisp. I hear they're starting to 3D print them. Ooh, I didn't know that they were gonna 3D print them. I have a bunch of Reaper miniatures that I painted. We have a video, the Halloween Spooktacular, where I made a whole diorama using Reaper miniatures.
Mm-hmm. It's an oldie but a goldie.
Mm-hmm. Shangron decided to buy the Army Painter Speed Paint line. Pro Acryl is just too hard to find. Yeah, I've ordered Pro Acryl from the Pro Acryl website, and there was like a bunch of stuff that was out of stock. I bought all the browns because I needed browns, and so now I have browns.
Now you have too many browns.
Something to do that aid. Ingron has yet to arrive. All we have is a notice he's coming. I heard that. Well, I didn't hear. It just seems to be the case. Is that he was leaked, and then Games Workshop just put it out that here's Angron. It's coming soon, ish. So yeah, he's not. You can't buy him, and that's happened a few times where like something leaks and then they just put it out.
Yeah, and I do want to apologize to Games Workshop that I leaked it. I didn't mean
Yeah.
to. Sorry. It won't happen again. It might happen again.
shipping brush water, I used my hook tip for the old reach around. Exactly.
Totally get what you're putting down.
It's not about the size of the brush, it's about the angle of the dangle.
Yep. Biggie Booty. Yo, Jay, how's your day going?
Going good. Stuff to do. Stuff still
My
to
day's
do.
bad. Thanks for asking. No, my day's great. Thanks for asking.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Campbell, what's the best dinosaur? Your mom. couldn't even contain myself. That one was so fun.
I was gonna say Pachycephalosaurus.
There you go.
I also like Dimetrodon, which is really cool because of the Walking with Dinosaurs episode.
Christopher Campbell, I've been shot.
Get, got, and got.
Got. But, sorry. I like to try to put in one of those each stream. And usually there's 5, at least 5.
Mm-hmm.
A stream. Flipnut 288, yo Mamasaurus. I should have said that.
Mm-hmm.
Next time.
Yeah.
Weenus. Looks great. Question. Why are the Blood Ravens the best chapter, and how come it's always been this way?
I mean, because they're in Dawn of War, and so a lot of, like, more people have played them. More people have played Blood Ravens than probably most factions of Space Marines because of the video game. There's a great mission in Dawn of War where the Guard join you to fight against Traitor Guard, and then you defeat the Traitor Guard, but once the Inquisition shows up, they actually execute all of the Guard who helped you, and they awarded the Guard who fought against you because they were good Guard following orders. Because they didn't look around and be like, uh-oh, we shouldn't be doing this. We should probably help the Space Marines because things are bad. They just did what they were told.
Interesting.
Because 40k is bad.
40k is bad.
Sometimes some of the publications seem to forget that a little bit.
Yep. 40k is bad and mean.
But it's fun. It's fun to be bad sometimes.
Ooh, it's fun to be a little naughty.
Yeah.
Like being naughty.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just want to play as Darth Vader, just destroying some rebels.
That sounds like a very Sean thing to do. We haven't had Sean in one of these streams in a while.
Yeah.
What do you think Sean's doing right now?
I'm playing some video game.
Everybody in the chat, what is Sean doing right now? It's one of my favorite games to play.
Beam Entertainment, what are your thoughts on the Necron Satek Dynasty? Love them. They're super cool. I think they're the Goldie Tealy Egyptian guys, right? And I think, are they the dynasty that's like under the command of Imhotep the Stormlord? Which he's a cool guy.
I got got. Everybody's saying my mom.
Oh! Boom!
All right, but there's a couple people Master Shake 9000 asking Vader to choke him harder. See? Flip the dude at 88 making pickles. There you go. And another shower thought DM, your mom. All right, thank you. I love it. I believe that's called punching up. That's rude.
Mm-hmm. Culture Wars Diplomacy. Any group in the sci-fi that would wreck 40k universe if they found it. Probably not, because usually what makes like sci-fi universes pretty cool is that like everything is kind of on a slightly fair level playing field, so that it's not just like, oh, and then they were wiped out. There's a really cool book called All Tomorrows, where like a race called the Q, not to be confused with Star Trek's Q,
Or QAnon.
just like instantly defeated the human race. So like they would probably also be able to instantly defeat the Warhammer 40k universe.
Declan Russell tips. I want to buy a shirt, but I only have $21. Yep.
Oh no!
It's yep. Sometimes that happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know what though? If you only have $21, I don't think you need a shirt, unless you're nude. But maybe you're just nude. I don't know.
Yeah, that's, you know, a shirt might be step one.
Yep. I don't judge anyone, unless they play Tau. We kid the Tau. We love the Tau.
Yeah.
But
We had a video with the
filthy.
Tau where everybody got mad at us because we had a cute counter thingy, like a little joke, and people were like, "I will unsubscribe."
Yep. You know what? Happens.
Biggie Booty, why does nobody talk about the Raven Guard? Does anybody actually like the Raven Guard? I've never heard someone say the Raven Guard was their favorite chapter. The Raven Guard had a little bit of success. I think, was it early 8th edition? Because they had a minus to hit if they were beyond a certain range, like the enemy trying to shoot them. And so they became very popular for a little while. There was also a weird thing where people were winning tournaments with using Raven Guard chapter tactics and Centurion spam, because it just so happened that the Centurion's abilities lined up with the Raven Guard strats.
Just want to put that out there. Time guy, use that money to join the Patreon. Yeah,
That's true.
You could afford You could afford like 4 months. The Patreon. I guess it depends on what tier. Shangron, I am nude by choice. I have clothes and money. Just bragging over here. I have clothes and money. Eh.
Here, Miguel, Iron Hands are the coolest chapter by far. Cyborg Space Marines. That's
Nice
true.
Iron Hands. James writes, more dogs on video. Jay is okay, dogs are better.
That's true.
So, yeah. Maybe we just, you know, just have them do it.
Yeah, we come out Pets channel.
Yep. Pets 40k.
Mm-hmm.
How to get your pets into 40k.
Yeah, there you go. Video's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah. Yoda looks like he's part of. He really likes 40k.
Yeah, oh my little Yoda. He's so good. He tries his best.
He certainly does, and it's not enough.
I've been teaching him Shake for 11 years. He's almost got it. Share with us, DM. What about Tau with a parasite that mutates them and gives them tentacles, extra eyes, extra mouths, and boils? Ooh, that would be kind of like a cool, like, Nurgly Tau. Does it make sense? The Tau, the Chaos Gods don't just mess with the Humies.
The Humies. Humies. Big booty dog cam. Please, we need it.
Here we go. We want to see in this order. Dogs, Nick, Jay.
There you go. James right. All pupper 10-hour live stream.
Naked Apes, woohoo! Also, don't forget, smash the like button like Anakin smashes pod racing. Now, this is pod racing.
Yeah. Open 21 paint challenge. Dog picks the miniature and the paints.
How would I pull that off? I guess I could like which one they sniff longest.
You ask them.
Of course.
Jeez. You say, "Yo, dog, what up?" And you ask which one.
Sometimes my dogs will like really be staring at me, and so like I'll let them sniff whatever I'm holding. And I was holding a little wooden paint handle, and I was like, "This isn't food," and I held it, and then Pumpkin sniffed it, and then she took it.
Ah.
I guess she decided she wanted it.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Sipping brush water. I left a dislike. Did I do it wrong? No. I did it wrong. I left a like.
Yeah. James, right? Are you painting Dark Eldar Dana Howlions? Yep. This is the paint. The color choice is a little Dana Howley.
It is.
The brushwork is very me though, and being very very precise and accurate. More so than I should. I've a few times been able to pull off the scratchy, scraggly, perfect imperfection, but often I cannot.
You know, they call me perfect imperfection.
Uh-huh.
It's true. Flipna Dude 88. Tan sand is my Jimmy Jam that flims my flams.
Yeah. Gotta jim them jams and flim them flams.
Literally don't know where that's from.
Nope.
But it's part of the world now.
It is. Here we go. I would love a day in the life of Jay versus a day in the life of Nick. That would be the world's most boring video.
Yeah.
Because the only interesting stuff we put on camera.
Lot of nudity.
Yeah.
So much nudity. You know what? It might be interesting then.
The Wizard MF. I don't know if you've been asked, but did you see Prey? What'd you think? I loved it. Ah, I want to see Prey, but for some reason now I feel like I might be busy for the next month
Or two.
or two. Like, not one moment of free time. But that's fine, because there's some very interesting stuff going on.
Oh yeah, we've been teasing the thing, and now the thing happened.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's still early, but very exciting. Hashtag moving forward.
Bear ever had the issue of painting with an airbrush, then washing with a Citadel wash and having the paint become glossy/sticky and everything pulling the paint off from underneath? It's a nightmare. So with some paints, they take a little longer to cure. So before the paint's cured, it's very fragile and it can reactivate and pull off. That happens sometimes with opaque inks. I've had that happen with. I haven't had it happen much with regular old acrylics. But usually if you spray on an airbrush layer, it's a little fragile for a little while. So you want to be a little gentle. And whenever you're putting on washes, like, you want to be a little gentle with your brush strokes. Like, you don't want to kind of poke or jab at the paint, because that can lead to damaging the delicate layers of paint. Sometimes weird stuff happens with washes if they're not properly shook up.
Shooketh.
Also, Games Workshop sells gloss washes that no one should buy. So make sure you didn't accidentally buy a gloss wash. I don't get the point of a gloss wash. In theory, a gloss wash would be good for, like, metallics, because you want metallics to be glossy, but also who cares? And you should put metallics over a wash. Anyway, like, the wash shouldn't be the final layer. Buckaroo Ben, do you think Squat Train will come back? I don't know about the Squat Train, but in the last Squat article, they did say that they're going to be releasing they're going to be showing off the biggest Squat model for, I think, the Nova Open coming up. And and there's been, I think there was like a rumor, not a rumor, but there was leaks of Votann rules, and there was something called, like, the Mega Fortress. So perhaps the Mega Fortress is going to be some sort of a super giant vehicle like a train.
I like trains.
Yeah. VJ95, I come in and hear Nick talking about nudity.
It's the way of the world. I don't know what to tell you.
Rhett J, a boost to the Discord server. Love the videos. Sweet.
You should get it.
Prey was really good. It's definitely the best Predator film since the original. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is the changes they made in the Predator design. Felt kind of pointless. Yeah, they've changed the Predator design in every single Predator movie, so I think they're just sticking with the what they do.
With what they do.
Marcon, Jay, do you usually assemble the entire model and then paint it, or do you build and paint in sub-assemblies, then fully assemble after painting? I almost always fully build the model before painting. The only reason I didn't here is because the guys and their little speeders are very easy to be separate, and it'll probably save me just a little bit of painting time because I'm going to do different paint operations to these than on the guys. But yeah, usually I always put the entire model together because, like, if there's a spot that's hard to reach, maybe I just don't even paint that part.
Right.
It's hard to reach, it's probably also hard to look at, so it doesn't matter.
Hashtag 9000. I wonder if they will have 40k rules for the Necromunda squat kits.
Maybe. It is weird that they're coming out with, like, two different ranges of the same thing.
I'm gonna say that they're not. Feels like they're not.
Yeah. I could see maybe the big dreadnoughty thing being available in 40k. Probably not the regular dudes.
I don't think they'll do it. I think they're gonna try to keep everything separate. Or it seems like they keep a lot of the Necromunda stuff separate.
Yeah, has anything made it over? Some stuff from 40k has made it to Necromunda, like the Gene Stealer cult. But I don't know if anything the other way around has happened.
I don't know.
The big overpriced train would slot really well as like a count as for a lot of 40k things. The one that's unbelievably expensive for some reason.
Yeah, no, it's worth it.
You have to buy the turret separately. That's wild.
Yeah. It's because Games Workshop hates the fans.
It's true.
I've been saying this for years and nobody's believed me. Until now.
Shangron, I've watched tip videos for speed paints. They say coat with varnish after speed paint and then do details. Nah. I have painted probably 70 models with Army Painter speed paints. Never had a single issue. And there is a very slight reactivation, but it's not like the paint comes off. It's, I guess, the one thing that I guess would be tricky, although I think it would still be fine. Like, let's say you painted something pink, like these guys, and you wanted to highlight up to white. The white paint, if you really scrub that white paint into the model with your brush, it'll probably pick up a little bit of the pink underneath. But also, like, you're trying to transition from pink to white. So it's not a big deal if you get a little pink in your white. I don't know. I don't get the whole reactivation problem. It's not a thing.
Jeez, you're such a show for Army Painter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also true.
Yeah. Like I saw somebody showing off the reactivation, and they painted Army Painter speed paint on something, and then they took a brush, like a watery brush, and rubbed it, and then rubbed the brush on a paper towel. And it's like, yeah. But you know what? Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't rub your models with paper towel like you never would. Daniel Barrett, why would it turn glossy? I've used Games Workshop washes for years and I've never had an issue. Now I get an airbrush and it's this gunky, shiny reaction. I have ruined 2 models and it's putting me off. Well, why don't you say exactly like what paint you put on, and then what paint you airbrushed, and then what wash you put on top. I have had Games Workshop washes be a little glossy sometimes, and I always wonder if it's a reactivation with glue. Like still wet super glue or still wet plastic glue. I also find washes tend to do weird things if you put on a big wet layer. So maybe that can be it too. I find usually like two thin wash coats is better than one humongous one.
Magic 9000. The Necromunda gangs would be hilarious as henchman units for a 40k inquisitorial warband representing an inquisitor deputizing / forcing gangsters to help him.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
I've seen a lot of people use the Necromunda gangs for Chaos Cultists, and that seems to work really well.
What's the show on Warhammer Plus? That it's not Inquisition, but it's almost that Interrogator.
Interrogator.
I don't hear anyone talk about that show.
No.
I've never heard, besides us, anyone talk about that show, and it's actually good.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that they've done that's good, except for that one. Well, a couple of the hammer bolters have been great.
Yeah.
The first Age of Sigmar one is amazing.
It's so good. They should put it on YouTube.
They should put it on YouTube.
Ah.
It is so fun.
It was really fun. I want to make that guy. I want to make the hero from that episode.
It was so good. Maybe if you can't afford $6, maybe you can afford $5, and you can jump on our Patreon because we did a little commentary. And let's just say you see a little bit more than just our commentary, if you catch my drift. But man, was that a fun episode?
Mm-hmm. Cassie, hi guys, quick survey. Should I get some Blightlord Terminators? I'm 50% done with Mortarion, but I kind of want to have a break with him, so yes, no. Yeah! Get some Blightlord Terminators.
Do it.
So I'm gonna do that at 88. The original Predator is the best. Run to the chopper. Excuse you, it is get to the chopper!
Yeah.
Steel Spider J, about question about the airbrush. My nozzle needle keeps clogging after a few sprays. Does that mean I need to add more thinner or increase pressure? It could mean both. Some paints just really like to clog. Primers are usually really bad about clogging and tip drying. And sometimes you can, if you have like some paints, browns and whites also tend to be cloggers. Maybe switch to Flow Aid instead of water.
I tend to be a clogger too.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to wipe a little less. It's a funny joke there, guy.
Marcon, I'm painting Tau minis and they're heckin' small. Tau are really small.
They are.
Drew, never painted in my life. All the YouTubers I watch have airbrushes. Do you suggest getting one if you're just starting out? Not if you're just starting out. Just get some paints, get some models, paint up some stuff, and if you really get into it, maybe get an airbrush.
I agree.
Let's check that out. The main vehicle has turrets. A separate turret sprue is for the add-on trailer. Yeah, but why doesn't it come with the add-on trailer? Like, it should be in the box. Also, the trailer should just come with the same kit. And maybe it's fine if you can buy more separately, too. But it should just come with it. Battle Minis, I would love to see you guys cover some Lord of the Rings or MSRBG. Misberg. MESBG. Marvel. No, not Marvel. Probably not Mordheim.
Let's get used to writing it out.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Probably not Lord of the Rings. We're just not big old Lord of the Rings fans.
Nope.
Game looks fun. It's fine. Whatever.
I actually really don't like it at all. I think it's boring. I've only seen the movies, because if I'm not going to read the books, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I like it enough. I've seen the movies a couple times. I've read The Hobbit.
I like it. I like saying that because it makes people mad.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funny.
Bratwurst, do you have any Blood Angels? I have an entire 3rd edition, or not 3rd, I think it might be 2nd edition? 2nd edition Blood Angels army that I'm working on collecting, and then I'll make a video about it. Ryan, hey Jay, getting to paint a McFarlane Space Marine for the Exorcists. Any tips for using green stuff? Mix up your green stuff and then let it sit for like 40 minutes so that it's not like incredibly sticky, and then do your sculpting. And then let it dry for what is the suggested time? Like, I don't actually know. I don't have the box though. Look online how long you should let green stuff dry for. Dub art. MESBG is Middle Earth strategy battle game. Is that not the same as
Obviously.
Lord of the Rings battle game? Isn't it Lord of the Rings strategy battle game?
I think they're different for some reason.
Hmm. Colin Steger asking again, are you gonna did you see the new Intercessor kill team they released online, and are you gonna make it? I mean, I'll probably use the Intercessor I already have, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. I like Space Marines. I liked playing Intercessors in Kill Team before they came out with some fun new rules, so probably definitely give those a try.
What a show.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I accidentally messed up my chat.
Thought about not doing that?
Well, I don't know. Somebody decided to put a support EOB by a T and pin that to the chat. So it's hard to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever did that's really rude. It was me. I did it. Yeah, if, you want to buy a T, we got a bunch of Ts. We have, and it's gonna start to get cold soon. It's August. So you could start, pre-thinking about getting a sweatshirt. It's pretty cool. Magic 9000. If Games Workshop made a 40k sports game like Blood Bowl, what sport should it be based on?
Frolf.
Basketball.
Frisbee golf. 40k style.
I think it should just be golf.
That would actually be really funny. 40k golf. Imagine the 40k little carts. Little golf carts.
Yeah. That'd be pretty amazing. Ooh, Shangron, NASCAR.
Ooh, that would be fun.
I like it. NASCAR. Who doesn't love NASCAR? A lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even love it. But it's top 10 most American sports you could ever American.
Oh my goodness, is it ever?
And so, I appreciate it. Dub art, golf balls would be little skulls.
Mm-hmm.
Aww. That's true.
Shivox, 40k hockey. There is only war, and a hockey game broke out.
Something tells me that they wouldn't have fun with 40k like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 40k is a serious business for some reason.
Yep. Whoever did that's insanely rude.
Mm-hmm.
It was me. Crash TV, NASCAR, and they turn left, and they turn left, and they turn left, and at the next corner, they turn left.
Hmm.
Turn left, turn left. Time guy, 40k Olympics. I can't wait for the 40k drug test before the 40k Olympics. Jason M. curling, but with corpses. Oh, God. Daniel Bear, maybe I should just replace the wash. Maybe it's contaminated.
Keep playing with it. Keep trying stuff. Put it on. Put it on. You can paint other stuff besides models. Like you could just prime some sprue and give it a couple tries.
Daniel Bear, how long do you let the layer sit for before you apply another layer? How long until you wash it?
Like 30 seconds. And then probably 30 seconds again. Sometimes you can sort of see if the paint's a little shiny, it's still wet, so then you might want to give it a few minutes. Especially if you put it on real thick.
I'm real thick.
Crash TV, if you're thinking about getting some Kolinsky Sable hairbrushes, do it so now. Due to the trade embargo against Russia, Kolinsky Sable hairbrushes are not coming in, so buy them now if you can. Or just get synthetics. Just get whatever.
Hashtag Walmart. I already bought them all. I bought them all up. You can buy them for me, $100 a brush. I feel like it's incredibly fair.
Yeah.
Jason M. 40k dog racing. Mormagants, Groot Hounds, Squigs. That could be pretty good.
Gretchen. They count for some reason.
Good old dog racing. Oh, I want to see these Groot Hounds.
Oh, and 21, 40k charades. Axe Nova, 40k bobsledding all the way. Time Guy, 40k dating game, trying to find love in the grim dark. That's... I'm surprised. I'd be surprised if that doesn't already exist.
Oh my goodness. Nobody's dating in the future. And if you're you know, if you play 40k, you're not dating in the present either. Jason, actually, chariot racing would be the best for 40k.
I can see that. Orcs have squigs pulling their chariots. I think Space Marines just have lots of people pulling their chariots.
People.
Just a whole bunch of interns.
Shangron. Servitors pulling chariots. I mean, Games Workshop is literally leaving money on the table with this. Leaving it. It's on the table.
Shangron, Rogue Traders are going to return. Very excited for a dog mini. Oh, that dog. The little dog.
Crash TV. 40k version of Smash. Kill Mary. Jay and Nick, who do you pick?
Oh god, from everything?
I would bang Gazgul. It'd most likely be the other way around, but that's fine. I would kill Angron because he's angry, and I don't like it. And I would marry Magnus.
Can't think of anything funny.
Yeah. Alex YT, a fat commissar or inquisitor on a chariot pulled by servitors would be incredible.
It would be. Demon would win because they already have chariots.
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh, 5 minutes. I think I am going to get all their flesh. Well, actually, I'm not going to paint all. I can't get to all of their little the scratches in their clothing, but I can finish that up really quick. Getting all of the skin done on their faces and arms is good.
Are they wearing gloves?
Some, yeah, I think they're all wearing gloves.
No. That's good.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Mm-hmm.
Drew, it's all fun and games until Fortnite has a Warhammer collab.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you gotta be worried about that one.
No.
I just got a feeling. SYT. LOL. Disney and Games Workshop go together like vinegar and milk.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Bears. Nah, still turning horrible. Wasted $300 on this airbrush. If I brush paint, it is fine. I'm just so lost to what's causing it.
So, well, the airbrush is not gonna affect the finish of the paint. What I would test out that paint on Sprue. But I definitely, it can't be the airbrush because the airbrush is just a tube of metal.
Yeah. Maybe it's maybe the airbrush is separating all the goo too much? That'd be insane.
Yeah, that I can't really, like, because the airbrush also mixes the paint.
Mm-hmm.
So it can't unmix the paint. What was the issue? Wait, this wasn't the wash, right? This was the clogging.
I think it was the wash.
The wash. I mean, it's the wash's fault then. Or it could be the underpaint layer. Whatever is going
Think it's
underneath
reacting.
the airbrush.
Time guy, can't wait for my Warhammer Nike collab.
Yeah, now we're talking. Just do it.
Yeah. Do it.
Airbrushes are frustrating. Something weird will happen in your airbrushing career, and you're like, what the heck? And then one day you'll figure it out, and you'll be like, yep. I've had a bunch of weird issues with my airbrushes. One time I was just like, nothing would work. Absolutely nothing would work, and it would like the airbrush would still spray, but it would have weird spatters and low pressure, and then I found out that there was a big hole in my airbrush hose. And so I got a new airbrush hose, and then everything was perfect. And another time I was having water just spray out of my airbrush, and I'm like, what the heck? What the absolute heck? And it turns out that my moisture trap was completely flooded with water. Yeah, airbrushes are wonderful tools, but they do require a lot of like trial and error and just learning them.
This is true. Yeah. But I believe in you. You can do it. But it's probably the wash. Something's going on with the wash.
They're reacting with airbrush on paint. Yeah, if you could be or actually, we'll have to be specific tomorrow because.
It's 10 o'clock, and we're gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Keep giving that a test.
Uh-huh.
But we had one video out, so make sure you go watch that. We have 3 more videos coming out this week. One on Wednesday, Friday, and of course, a Patreon exclusive episode on Saturday where we're going to be going through our Patreon members' models and talking about them, doing a little critique.
Yeah.
And then on Friday we have our Patreon only stream where you can call in and chat with us using Discord during the stream, so you can talk to us with your voice. It's a lot of fun, just chit-chatting. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central, so join us for that.
Alrighty, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Boop, boop.